It's a beautiful day to be spending out in the sun. It's a gorgeous day to be thinking about buying some new synthesizers. I've got one synthesizer on my mind, which I'm pretty much probably 100% almost guaranteed to, potentially pick up in the next 1 to 3 weeks, dude. What's up, Banana Rider? What's happening, baby? What's going on? We're here, dude. We're chilling. What's up, Eternian? Yeah, I'm just really thinking I'm gonna have you guys help today and guide me through this, because I've been getting mixed signals yesterday and today about the Mellotron micro module. Now, you guys, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm a Mellotron. I'm a Mellotron lover, and I don't know why. There's just something about that Mellotron that is just got me sprung. And I got to tell you that the Machines won. I spoke to him this morning at 6 a.m. before work, and Machines One said, hold on now, it's a bit hot out here. Oh, let's cool off a little bit. Oh, God, that feels good. There we go. The Machines One said, listen, man, you got to, until you've played that Mellotron, he told me, this is what he told me. Today's show is sponsored by Spindrift, okay? We call this the No-Hito. No alcohol, just straight up real fruit juice. And it says on the back, proudly made the hard way, all right, with real fruit juice. None of that broke boy crap, all right? So that's what we're doing here today. So like I said, we're looking big time at the Mellotron micro module. Now, this is something that Machines One told me this morning. This is exactly what he said, okay? Machines One told me this morning, he said when he got the Arturia Mellotron on his V collection or whatever, he told me that when he played that, he got what grown men call the shivers and the quivers, okay? He told me he got the shivers and the quivers to the point of almost exploding, if you smell what I'm cooking. He said that he's never played any synthesizer, and he's got the OB6, he's got the Matriarch, he's got the friggin' Surge Tower, he's got the Behringer 2500, he's got it all. And he said he's never experienced the shivers and the quivers like he did playing the Mellotron. And we're just talking about the Arturia VST patch, okay? That's what we're talking about there. He said he never had a feeling like that. Now, I trust this guy. I trust this guy with my life. What's up, Boomed? Or what's up, Doom79? What's happening? Yeah, he told me that he got the goose pimples. He got the chicken skin, okay? He got those duck lumps when he played the Mellotron from Arturia. All right? What do you want? What do you want? You want the swivel and the shivel? This is what we're dealing with here today. Got some beautiful sunflowers in the background. But today we're talking about the Mellotron. Let me get... I'm telling you, dude, listen, this is what we call a redneck pool. I ain't got no pool, but I got a hose, baby. And this is how we cool off. Oh, this is how we cool off on a beautiful summer's day. You know what I mean? This is better than a pool, to be honest with you. So, back to the Mellotron. There ain't no friggin' thing out there like the real thing, okay? And don't get it twisted. I know that the micro module isn't the real thing. A lot of people have been writing me in the comments saying, Samurai, you're a synth stain. They're like, you're a synth stain on this whole community. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, if I'm a synth stain, I'm a blood stain, because I decapitated the synth mafia's stranglehold on this whole system. So yeah, if you're gonna call the synth samurai a synth stain, I might make a t-shirt out of that, because I am a synth stain, okay? I'm the remnants of the decapitation of the synth mafia system that had a stranglehold on this community for, let's say, 20 years plus. And now the renegades are in town, and we're taking it back. But anyways, don't get me started on the synth mafia, fellas. Come on. Don't get me started. Yeah. I'm a synth stain in the membrane. So that's what some guy called me the other day. Like, you're a friggin' synth stain on the whole community. I'm like, bro, whatever. But anyways, so Machines One was like, dude, he was like, you've got to try the Mellotron. He's like, don't tell anybody. Like, you know, this is between me and you. Don't go telling everybody I got the shivers and the quivers playing a VST of the Mellotron. You know, he's like, don't tell me that. And I'm like, dude, listen, I won't tell anybody, but I'm going to tell everybody because it's all a part of the story now. And if I got Machines One telling me, bro, and I can pick up an actual, so I've been wondering, maybe you guys in the chat can help me out. Eternian, how tight is the O-ring, baby? The O-ring is as tight as it gets, dude. It don't get no tighter, all right? That's how, because you know what I mean? It's brand new, never used. That's how tight the O-ring is, bro. That Mellotron model, how can it blend the voices? Amazing. Yeah, dude, you got the two screens, you got the two voices. It's literally the Mellotron plopped out and put, bam, right? So he goes, dude, you can't tell no one. I'm like, all right, I won't tell nobody till we get off the phone, is basically what I said. And then he said, you have to try as close to the real thing as you can, because I just tried the Arturia VSTs, and he was like bigging up the Arturia VSTs. He was like, bro, the Arturia VSTs are friggin' phenomenal. And I love Arturia. At the moment, I'm a Behringer, bro, and I'm a PMW Playboy. That's where I'm at right now. That's the two top ones, you know, and I'll be a corgi for life. But right now, PMW and Behringer for me are top of the food chain synthesizers. But as I was telling Hans Volt today, I was trying to convince Hans Volt to get in to the Mellotron with me. I was like, bro, you got to trust me on this. You got to trust me. Everybody needs to just trust me on this one. If you pick up a Mellotron module, a micro module for 500 bones, that is cheap. It's the cheapest thing ever. If you pick up a Mellotron module for 500 bucks, you know what you got now? You got some sugar to go with the spice, okay? You got some sour cream with the potato, okay? You got some bacon with your eggs. You got some ketchup with your ribeye steak. Now you've got the perfect amalgamation of all these flavors. And if you can meld the Mellotron with the hardcore synth madness of someone like Hans Volt, if you could get Hans Volt in his epic sonic genius, okay, with the roaring and the loudness and the frequency, if you could convince a man like Hans Volt to combine the softness and the elegance and the sweetness and the panache and the flavor and the lust of the Mellotron, if you can combine that with the raw, gritty, hardcore performance style of Hans Volt, I think you've created an angel and demon scenario. You've created the yin yang, baby, okay? You created the synth yang is what you did. And you did it with pleasure, all right? Oh, boss, it's like 100 degrees out here, I gotta tell you. Oh, it's like 100 friggin' degrees. You gotta cool off the legs. You gotta cool off the head. Oh. But this is what I'm saying. If you can combine the Mellotron, so this is what I'm gonna do. I told everybody, and everybody knows it. And if anybody got a problem with it, you're about to find out, because you're about to synth around and find out, okay? S-A-F-O, Safo. You're about to get Safoed, okay? You're about to synth around and find out. What's up, Mr. Reality? Yeah, Mr. Reality, listen, I ain't talking about that guy ever again. That guy is deleted from everything. He's one of the biggest douchebags I ever met. He's a complete moron. He's an absolute, you know, he's a, I don't even, you know, I feel, it makes me want to vomit when I think about the skunk, all right? So Yeah, you were right. A bunch of people were right, and I didn't listen to them. Bang, bang, baby. But we're not on that right now. We're talking about the Mellotron. But thank you for the $2, Mr. Reality. That will go straight into the Italian sub fund. Echo Craft's wife told me the other day she recommended Rigatoni's, one of the greatest Italian restaurants in New Hampshire. So I'll be heading there for an Italian sub platter. And I'll be bringing my own ketchup because he told me they don't serve ketchup at this Italian restaurant. So listen, when I go out, you know what I'm going to go out with? I'm going out with the Glock. I'm going out with the Mellotron micro module, and I'm going out with a 6-ounce bottle of ketchup in my Merce. Okay, that's how I'm rolling around town these days. So I'll be able to like, and you know what else I'm going to get? I'm going to get that Korg fold-out keyboard. I'm going to get that Korg fold-out keyboard, and I'm going to put that in a Merce with the micro module. And I'm going to get that little mini amp that I showcased there last week, put that in the friggin' Merce too, and I'm putting the 6-ounce bottle of ketchup in there, and I'm putting a rubber band stack of about 2 G's of cash in there, and a piece. Okay, so we got trouble. If we get trouble, all right, we back, man. I'll tell you something. It's so hot out there that my friggin' phone burned up. So that's what we're dealing with, dude. Way too hot. Synth Mafia shut it down. See, the problem is Mellotron doesn't give out anything to the Synth Mafia. That's the problem. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. The Synth Mafia doesn't give anything out to, Mellotron doesn't give anything to the Synth Mafia. They don't give nothing to nobody. I haven't seen anybody demoing a Mellotron, period. So what do I got to do? Hey, Rob Taylor, no problem, man. You deserve shirt. Very cool shirt. We're back in action. Slight delay. You know the deal with the stream. Sometimes it cuts out due to me streaming in 100-degree weather. You know, I thought showering would get it going, but yeah. Cheers, Hans Volt's doing a great job today, getting rid of all the rodents. But yeah. So what I got to do is we got to figure out. I got to get a hold of this Mellotron. And then when I get a hold of the Mellotron, I'm probably going to end up doing the greatest super triple truffle glaze edition of any Mellotron ever. Because not only am I going to showcase its ability, I'm going to bring the Mellotron back into the mainstream. Okay, I'm going to bring the Mellotron back into the spotlight where it should be, because listen, for $500, I think everybody should go pick up a Mellotron. I know everybody out there is going to be like, oh, just go get a VST, go buy the Arturia, buy an MPC, blah, 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 blah. But guess what? We're going to get as close to the real thing as we can get. And the closest to the real thing right now, in my opinion, when we're talking about hardware, is a skunk a rodent or a marsupial? I don't know. It's one or the other. They're nasty, whatever they are. So I'm going to get the closest I can to a Mellotron. I'm going to pay $500. I'm going to get 100 sounds, and I'm going to showcase the shivers and the quivers that the Machines One told me about this morning. All right? I'm going to showcase the shivers and the quivers that everybody has been missing in their life, because from everything I read, when you get a hold of a Mellotron, and there's something, I guess the VST can do it. The VST gave Machines One the shivers and the quivers. That's what happened. But the module all the way, it's gorgeous. It's the perfect size. You can pair it up with my Hydrasynth Deluxe and use the polyphonic aftertouch. Do you understand? We can bring this Mellotron into the new age. And then maybe with this absolute epic, top tier, great, AAA grade, organic, non-GMO, grass-fed glaze that we're going to give it, we're going to put the Mellotron back on the map for the regular man. Because the Mellotron right now, everybody knows, unless you went out there and got some VSTs, the Mellotron has not been available to the everyman. And $2,100 for the Big Daddy, or more maybe, and then you got to pay $500 per sound pack. The beautiful thing about the micro, you get 100 sounds, you make it work. I know Hans is blasting that dirty troll right out of town. Love it. never shall be spoke of again because he's a rotten, dirty scoundrel. I'll be here glazing the flanger, that's right. So who do we got here? We got Electron, we got Hans Volt, we got Max Slack, Georgie G, Synthpotamus, Air, what's going on? There's about, holy crap, man, there's about 350, what is it? 3,500 people in the chat today, man. Thanks for showing up, I really appreciate it. 3,500 people in the chat, that's an absolute honor. And, you know, I gotta say, I thank you very much for that. Let me see what I can put up behind the scenes here for a little picture in the background. See if I got anything good. See if I got anything good. Nah, I'll turn that off actually. I was gonna put a picture up, but oh, this is the new video I got coming. I don't know if you can see it. This is, can you guess what this video I got geared up is? If you can guess the title and then you can guess what it says. Ooh, I don't know. That's a tough one. This is the video I might be doing later tonight for a call-in show, or I'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, that's a little sneak peek at the epic, absolute video I got coming later. All right, cool. Very, very cool. The King of Glaze right there, dude. That's my mentor right there, baby. The one, the only, the King of Glaze. Back to business. All right, so yeah, the point is that I think the Mellotron needs to be brought into the mainstream again, needs to be brought into the light. And now that they've put out a sensible product at a sensible price, now we can get this thing going. I can get Rourke or Echo Craft to print some end cheeks for that thing. You know what? I'm going to take that module and I'm going to pimp it out. I'm going to put it in some type of end cheek encasing. All right? Maybe this is the one I'll put some shag carpeting on or some fur around the edges, just to like bring it back to the days where everybody was like wearing fur and stuff, you know? I'm going to put a fur coat on the Mellotron module is what I'm going to do. And I think I got some people that can help me make that happen. So that's going to be exciting. So stay tuned for Pimp My Mellotron is what I'll call the series, where I'll do the greatest glaze demo of all time, Shillbilly style, of course, paid for with my own hard-earned cash, and then I will load that baby up with fur. I'll wrap it in fur. I'll have fur hanging off it, and it'll be beautiful. Not only will it sound beautiful, it's going to look beautiful, and we're going to bring customization to the synth market like nobody's ever seen. The renegades out here are going to be customizing their synths because it's time. It's time that we really bring the America to the synth community. And Americans like to soup things up. They like big tires, big trucks, muscle cars, sweet fashion, cool sunglasses. And it's time to bring that to the synth community. And I think PWM and Paul opened my eyes to that with the Mantis and the Malevolent. It was like, man, how did everybody miss that you can friggin' customize these synthesizers? The cat gave us the friggin' Rosetta Stone. He gave us the 3D files to be able to customize these beauties, to make them our own. And nobody took advantage of it, okay, until the Synth Renegades came in and said, you know what? If you're going to give us the ability to customize it, we're going to throw the Kawasaki Kardashian Green on there, okay? We're going to throw that Purple People Eater the Echo got coming. We're going to throw the Eternian Glow in the Dark on it. We're going to make this thing even more special than it already is, but we're not going to stop there. We're going to not stop until every synthesizer in America is pimped out. We're not going to stop. Every single one will be customized and also legitimized. So that's where we're going, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty excited about it. I feel like the Mellotron micro module is limited, 100 sounds. You can't upload any SD cards and all that kind of stuff, you know. But I feel like, I mean, if I could get a hold of the Big Daddy, I'd get a hold of the Big Daddy, but I just can't get a hold of it. It's too expensive, and I love the look of it. I love the look of it, but like I told you, I got that Mel 9 from Electro Harmonics pedal, and it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous in its own right, but it doesn't hold a candle to the actual elegance and beauty of the digital Mellotron products that got out, whether it's the big daddy, the middle daddy, the mini daddy, or the micro daddy. Pick your daddy. Who's your daddy? But I'm going for the micro mini module, or whatever it's called, the micro module. 500 bucks. I say, give me 2 weeks, I can scrounge up 500 bucks. No problem. 2 weeks, I'll scrounge up 500 bucks, no problem. Easily. All right, what else we got going on? Hard to get excited about a Mellotron for me. Yeah, well, listen, if you find it hard to get excited about anything, then you need to get more sunshine, man, because I get excited. You know, I'm excited about spin drift, okay? I'm excited about these epic shades. I'm excited about this sweet tank top. I'm excited about this nice tan. I'm excited about my shower head I just installed down on the grass to cool off. So I'm excited about it all. Let me head down there and cool off right now, actually, while I got you guys on the horn. Let's walk on down. Yeah, so I'm excited about it all, man. And the thing is when I'm sitting in the sun out here, someone needs to make a phone that just, if it's gonna get hot in the sun, man, at least turn it into a friggin' solar panel for me. You know what I mean? If you're gonna make it hot, turn it into a friggin' solar panel. I think the sun's gone behind a cloud now. I can cool off for a little bit. Oh, God. Yeah, we're beginning the shower streams now, dude. We're beginning the shower streams. It's too hot. I ain't got time to build a pool. I ain't got time to spend money on a pool when all I'm trying to do is buy as many synthesizers as I can, build that generational synth wealth. So if I ain't got time for that, then this is the best we got. Right here, Home Depot. Right here, Home Depot. An actual friggin' shower head, all right? I'm about to pin this up on the friggin' wall over there and then put an automatic clicker on it. And then, like I said, you're hot out here. You don't need a pool, man. Don't feel like just because you don't got a pool, you can't cool off in the summer, okay? You don't got a pool, pick one of these up. You know how much this cost? You know how much this cost? This was in the bargain bin because it was broke. I put a new screw in it. Got it for $1. Got it for $1 friggin' dollar. Oh. And if you really want to feel like you're swimming, just hold it down. Squirt it up your nose a little bit so it feels like you jumped in the pool. You know, you can do it either way. Either way is fine. But yeah, man, the Mellotron got me hot and bothered. That's why I had to break out the hose, because the Machines One story this morning got me all sprung. Yeah, this is the intro to I might have to put the shower streams behind a paywall. I don't know. We'll see. If a load of freaks pop in, we'll have to put this behind a paywall. Or sorry, not a paywall, members only wall or something. Have to get friggin' old Harp Lady and what's the other one's name who's on with Harp Lady all the time? We'll have to get a backyard shower stream with Harp Lady and her man, whatever her man's name is, Michael, and that other chick. Yeah, but it's hot, dude. Listen, you don't need a pool. Anybody, don't feel bad. Listen, if I want a pool so bad. You know how bad I want a pool? Ask my missus. All I talk about is swimming pools. And so I had to just give it up, and I had to go get one of those shower hoses for $1 in the broken bin, put a new screw in it, and then I had to just, you know, cool off. If you guys haven't tried these, this is a Spindrift Nojito. Absolutely friggin' amazing, man. Oh. Gotta cool off the whole thing, though. So this is what you got, man. You got the shower hose, baby. Right here, huh? Oh. Right in the face. Oh. Ah, yeah. Just as good as a pool, man. Can't beat it. Just as good as a pool, man. Nothing wrong with getting off work, coming home, and hosing yourself down. Cooling off from all that Mellotron fantasizing I've been doing. But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And you know what? Everyone's telling me not to get it. Everybody's telling me not to get it. So you know what that means? That means I'm getting it. When everybody's like, no, don't get it, dude, just buy VSTs. The worst thing you can ever do is tell me to buy a friggin' VST, okay? Because it's never gonna happen. No matter what you do, no matter how friggin' hard you try, no matter if you send me a box of friggin' VSTs on USB sticks in the mail, I ain't doing it. And that's just the way it is. You're never getting me to buy a friggin' VST. Not gonna friggin' happen, okay? No way. Done. I got one VST, and it's Noctua from Venus Theory. That's the only friggin' VST I got. All right? That's the only VST I got. So, don't ever be telling me on my stream, don't be rolling into my stream trying to tell me that I got to be buying VSTs, okay? What do you think, I'm Echo Craft or something? You think I'm Echo Craft? Gonna load my friggin' computer up with VSTs and drift off into digital oblivion? It's not happening. I'm going full hardware, hardcore, all day until my whole damn house is full of synths. And when I'm done filling the house, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go fill the shed. And when I'm done filling the shed, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy an RV and fill that. And when I'm done filling that, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy another house and I'm gonna fill that house. You know what I'm gonna do after I fill that house? I'm buy another house and fill that house. And hopefully I'll have 8 houses filled with about 800 synthesizers. And then I can open my 501c3 synth museum and sit back and enjoy. And then attached to it, I'll have the synth spa with a bunch of shower heads hooked up. Summertime, you can come over, play synths, get under the shower head, cool off, right back in the studio. And you know what? Screw plugins too. I don't want nothing to do with plugins. The only plugins I want are the ones on the back of the synthesizer that stick in the wall. That's the only friggin' plugins I want, all right? That's the only plugins I want. The plugs on the back of the synthesizers. Otherwise, take a hike, man. Take a hike. Low-key sign for a pool. Yeah, dude. Low-key sign up for a pool. That's so funny. No, man. Buy it with the Mellotron and take the shower with. Exactly. Yeah, the only plugs I want is the friggin' is the sounds coming out of the plug walk by the crooners. That's the only plugs I want. All right? Besides that, I'm going straight Mellotron, baby. I'm going straight Mellotron hardware. Micro. And you know what? We'll see. We'll see what happens. If I can scrounge up enough, I might go for the Big Daddy. Because that Big Daddy got a table on it. You can put whatever you want on it. You can put a load of French fries and ketchup on a plate. You can put whatever. The table on the top of the Big Daddy's massive. Please explain why you don't like Nord. Who says I don't like Nord? I've never said I don't like Nord. Actually, I don't like gigantic red synthesizers. Actually, that's what I don't like. I love Nord. I love the sounds of Nord, but I don't like giant red synthesizers. I mean, that's just preference. That's Queed? What's Queed? I don't even know how my plug talk. Yeah. Plug walk. I don't even know how plug talk. Take my space to the plug walk. Best song ever. Paint it black. Yeah, let me go up. One more shower and let me go up on the step. Because the phone might overheat down here now. Oh. It's not too often you get to shower with your favorite YouTuber, is it? What do we got? T-Weapons Berserk. Will the MPC be the brain and the control of the Mellotron? $2? Hold on, let me answer that question. Nah, problem is I have a very toxic relationship with the MPC, and I will never be buying another MPC as long as I live. I don't like it. I think it's a piece of junk. I think it's the most annoying product I've ever used. When I use it, I feel like I'm cheating. You know, that's what I feel like with the MPC. I feel like it's cheating. I feel like when you use an MPC, it's like cheating. Yeah, that's what I feel like. It's like cheating. I don't know why. It's just like cheating. That's just what I think. And you know what? I don't care. if you want to play the MPC and you're into it, whatever. It's just my opinion. I felt like when I used the MPC, it was just too easy. I was like, what? Tick, 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 boom, full song. I was like, huh, okay. I was like, what? Boom, 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 full song. I think in the first day I had it, no, not the first day because I was annoyed with it forever, so I just put it to the side. But I think like I sat down, boom, 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 like Lego blocks, dunk, 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 song, dunk, 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 song, dunk, 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 song. If I wanted to, and I had the MPC, I could probably make 3-4 albums a day, easy, easy, easy 3-4 albums a day. If I wanted to dedicate some time to the MPC, and I don't mean learning it because it's like annoying, but it's not crazy complicated. It's just annoying. But if I want to dedicate some time, I could make 3 albums a day for a year, and that's 365 days. How many albums is that? I could make 9,000 albums in a year if I just wanted to. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll buy an MPC, and I'll make 3 albums a day for a year, and I'll have 9,000 albums at the end of the year. And I'll just stop. And I'll upload them all at once. 9,000 albums uploaded Christmas Eve. If you have several synths, you need a brain. I'm the brain. Go watch my live jams. I'm the brain. I'm the brain. All right? I got more than several synths. I got about 25 synths up there, bro. And I'm the brain. I don't need a brain. I am the brain. NBC got you gassed up, shorty. Gassed up, shorty. Yeah. Yeah, T-Weapons BK. Yeah, I know, man. You need a brain. If you want to be honest, though, I'm just running my mouth, but my Op6, Korg Op6 is the brain of my setup. That thing is like, that's the brain. I'm just playing around. But the real brain is me. The real brain is me. I think, anyway. So, I have an MPC 3000 with 3 rack modules and 4 synths. Sick. I dig it. I dig it big time. Damn, Hans is on friggin' overtime duty today. Wow. Brain is overrated. Yeah. See you, Richard. God, someone's dying to get into the stream. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny when someone's just dying to get in and dying for attention and you're just like, nah, you're done, bro. You're el finito. You're persona non grata. You're finished. You're out. You're done. You're irrelevant now. You annoyed everybody. You became a dirtbag, and you decided to attack the one that actually really promoted and loved you. And you came at me and stuck a stake in my back, okay? But guess what? You thought I was a vampire, dude, but I'm a werewolf, okay? I pulled that stake out, and I drove it right between your beady little eyes, digitally. And guess what happened? You're toast. Game over. Sorry. That's just what's up. Anyone says it gets the chop, that's right. Hans has full authority to regulate anything in here because there's an invasion of rodents at the moment, and we got to get it out of here. So that's what's funny. Hey, what's up, XOXOXOXO? Werewolves eat steak. That's right. Ah, you get it now, Max Slack? That's right. What is he talking about? I missed something. Oh, well, I guess I'll tell you. There was this guy, somebody I used to know, and I tried to do everything for this guy, help him out, you know, like be there for him through times and stuff. And then he came out and I don't know what his deal was, but he decided to bot attack my channel. And I caught him red-handed with his hand in a cookie jar trying to, stab a guy in the back who, like, pretty much did everything he could for this guy. Like, I couldn't even tell you everything that I tried to do for this guy. And, yeah, he tried to stab me in the back, but my back is made of Kevlar, and he broke his wrist when he stabbed me in the back. And then the rest is history. Actually curious how you found it was him. I'll tell you that, Banana Rider. I'll tell you in the Discord how you found it was him. I don't even want to talk about the loser. Who is it? Nobody knows. Who cares? Doesn't matter who it is. He's gone now forever. He will never be spoke of, interacted with, talked about. He will never be platformed. He will never be anything. And the crazy thing is, so many people warned me about this dude, like on the sly. And I don't mean warn me about him being like, you know, how you might like try to throw somebody under the bus because you're jealous or whatever. Not warned me like that. Warned me like deep in, being like, hey, just a heads up, man. Just want you to know that, you know. And I didn't listen because I tried to be like Captain Save-A-Ho with this cat. And you know the deal. It's just game over now. So like I said, he is now finished, completely finished. Wow, that's really sad. It's not sad to me. It's actually, it's sad that it took me so long to figure it out is what's sad. It's sad it took me so long to figure it out. It's crazy. Now I understand. I've sold some gear waiting for the hex drums. Anyways, we're talking about the Mellotron. No need to talk about that dirtbag anymore. Complete dirt merchant, you know? Total dirt merchant. Like the seller of everything nasty. What's up? Synth dunked on, that's right. Yeah, Mellotron. Twin, you hilarious. Sorry, Rob, I see the letters arranged in such a way. Boom, gone. Boom. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to get the Mellotron. I just got to figure out when I'm going to buy it. I really want to get the Mellotron. I want to bring it back into the mainstream of the working man. I want to bring it back to the blue-collar brother who gets off of work, comes home, and just wants to serenade himself or his missus to those sweet sounds of Strawberry Fields or whatever he wants to play from that. Because everyone just thinks the Mellotron can do Strawberry Fields. The Mellotron is so much more than Strawberry Fields, okay? The Mellotron is so much more than Strawberry Fields, okay? It's like raspberry rocket science when you sit down with that thing, okay? The colors and the sounds that shoot out of that thing, you can't get it from anything else. You might be able to get it from a VST, but I think there's just something a little different. And I think maybe a lot of the Mini Moog people out there say the same thing. They're like, yeah, you know, you can play this and play that, but there's just something about a Mini Moog from Moog. And I don't know what that is, but I kind of feel like it might be the same thing, you know? You can have something similar, but it ain't ever the same thing. It's like a Big Mac from McDonald's. I've tried to make Big Macs. My old man tried to make me a Big Mac growing up. It just never tastes the same as the McDonald's one. Now, I'm not saying the McDonald's one's the most nutritious or the best quality or anything like that there, but it is the original taste of the Big Mac, all right? So the Mellotron is the Big Mac of Mellotron clones and stuff, all right? It's the Big Mac of Mellotron clones because it's the original. So therefore, you can get close, but you can't get that close, right? So you can get close, but you're always just going to be a little bit away. That's it. You can get close, but you're always going to be a couple inches away from the real thing, okay? Ronald McMellotron is what we're going for. Ronald McMellotron. Mellotron boxes, it is. I gotta say, DJ Wojtek, the Mellotron box is sexy. It's sexy, man. It's a sexy piece of kit. Like I was telling Robbie from Pro Synth Network the other day, I was like, Robbie, my bro, the Mellotron module is so sexy, dude. I was like, if you take that out with your missus and throw that on the table lightly and delicately, and she looks over at it and the light hits it the right way, if the light hits the Mellotron module the right way while you're out to dinner with your missus, and the reflection will come up into her eye, and the light that'll come off that thing will hit her in the retina, and then instant dopamine will be released in her body, and you have the night of your life. That's how powerful the Mellotron module is. It's so powerful that sometimes you don't even need to turn it on. Just the look and how the light hits it to another human being can actually release tons of dopamine. That's what I've heard. That's what I've read. And I think that I got to experience it for myself. It's just one of those things. It's like the PWM Malevolent. I heard about it. I heard videos of it. And I was like, there's something about this, man, that's just like, I got to try it. I got to taste it. I got to feel it. I got to get into it. All right? And this is how I'm feeling about the Mellotron Micro Module. I just got to I got to get in there, man. I got to get in there. I got to taste it. I got to get in. I got to feel it. And I think if I do that, I think I might end up producing one of the greatest Mellotron demos to ever hit GearTube. It might go down in history. It might go down in history. It might go down in history as the greatest demo of all time, but at the minimum, it will be the greatest Mellotron demo of all time. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Who's with me? Throw a marshmallow emoji in the chat if you smell what I'm cooking. Let's see what's going on here. You've been selling synths? Oh, you're falling into that trap of selling synthesizers, dude? That's the worst mistake you can make. You're getting rid of your generational synth wealth. Oh my God, that breaks my heart. When I hear someone get the disease of synth guilt and start selling their synths, it breaks my heart. It actually breaks my friggin' heart. Ah, don't do it to yourself. You'll regret it. Don't sell your synthesizers. Don't ever sell your synths, man. Damn. Might have a little Tron out because sometimes the internet cuts out. I'm in the top 5 searches of the Mellotron Micro. Cool. Who's ahead of me? The crazy thing is, who could be ahead of me? I haven't even seen anybody do a video on it yet. So yeah, I think my goal is to have the best Mellotron demo video on YouTube. That's my main goal. But based on that main goal, I might go supersonic and end up having the best synth demo on YouTube of all time. So at minimum, it's going to be the best Mellotron one. I know that. I've watched every single Mellotron video on YouTube. I watched them all. I watched every single one. And some of them I watched twice, and some of them I watched 3 times. So I know what everybody did. And everybody just did the safe thing. Everybody just did the safe Mellotron demo. Nobody really showed the world what this thing can do. And I think in my hands, with a couple effects pedals and integrating it into the Samurai Enterprise space shuttle, dude, I don't know. You guys tell me. I mean, I think it's exciting. I think it's an exciting thing, and if I can pick that up in the next couple weeks, you know what I'm going to do it, dude. I'm going to hit it at 1,000 miles an hour. I'm not even going to try to figure it out. I'm going to go live instantly so we all experience the same thing in real time together of what this thing can do when you just sit down with it and you let go and you dig in and you get it done. Right? Yeah, I'm excited to hear what I can do with the two. I already know what I can do. I already have a whole idea of what I can do. I have a whole vision of what I'm going to do with it, and it's going to be a part of a gigantic story. Like when I do this demo, you're not just going to hear synth sounds. You're going to hear the sound of it, but the sound is going to create this epic story and a saga to go along with it, a narrative that will just be like, it will be like we time warped and went through a portal to a galaxy that no one even knew existed. And when you land, what you're going to hear first when you open the doors of the shuttle, you're going to hear that beautiful Mellotron siren song. And as you exit, we will begin the journey together to the greatest Mellotron demo in the history of the internet. And I don't think anybody's going to be able to beat it, because I already made it in my head and I already watched all the demos. So I already know that I beat it. I just now have to get it and do it, because I already know that I beat every demo already in my head. So I just got to get it, do the demo, and then I will have the #1 demo. Because right now I got the #1 steam pipe demo on YouTube. I've got the #1 multi-poly demo from Korg on YouTube. I've got the #1 PWM Mantis demo on YouTube. I'm probably tied for the Malevolent with Echo Craft and Hans Volt for the Malevolent demos. And I got the #1 monopoly demo on YouTube. So I've got 5 of the top demos on YouTube of all time already. So I'm just going for #6 now. Noir's got #1 for the Mini Freak, Micro Freak. I got #1 for the Mini Freak. So I got the #1 Mini Freak demo. Yeah, I got the #1 Mini Freak demo. Noir's got the #1 Micro Freak demo. Summer's almost over. We'll be back to the studio soon. Good to hear, Vic Korftrom. We missed you, baby. We missed you. We'll be welcoming you back soon. Yeah, so that's the goals for the next couple months, is to get a hold of that Mellotron Micro and to fulfill the greatest Mellotron demo prophecy that has been spoken into the world. Now it just has to unfold. Yeah, it'll just unfold. And like I said, machines, if you want to, ask machines the experience. Machines, can you vouch for me so everyone doesn't think I'm pulling the chain? Can you vouch that this morning we talked on the phone 6 a.m. to about 7 a.m. and we talked about the Mellotron on the Arturia V collection, and you told me it gave you the shivers and the quivers, and you never experienced a feeling physiologically like you did when you touched the Mellotron? Can you just vouch for that? The machine's one in the chat. Can you throw just a thumbs up in there? Let everybody know that I'm not pulling everybody's chain, and I'm not just pulling some like artificial glaze. That's real glaze. So, all right. So I got to get ready. I got to go make some dinner, relax. I'm thinking about doing that video later with a call-in show. Hair stood up on his arms. It's true. Right? Told you. He got the duck dimples. He got those goosebumps, the chicken skin. Now, can you believe that? That was just from a VST. So imagine if we get one step away from the real thing. The cello. He said when he played the cello, this is what he said actually. He said when he put on the cello patch on the Mellotron, he said that he actually felt like he had a cello in his room, but he was transported back to the 1940s, is what he said. So, you tell me. You tell me. And for 500 bucks, we should all just go get it and try it just to see. Just to see. Because it's always nice when we get 5 or 6 or 7 renegades to go out there and get a product, so that we get, like, what do you call it? Like a quadruple blind study, and we can all verify that this synth is legit. Like the PWM Malevolent now is legit. It's legitimized. It's peer reviewed by the renegades as one of the most legit synthesizers ever released, and price to fun to sound wise, it might be top 3 if we're doing the price to sound to enjoyment ratio. Okay, when you do the triple, it might be number 1, 2, or 3 for sure. And so when we get a peer-reviewed synth case on our hands, we should respect the fact that if everybody buys a Mellotron, we can certify it as peer-reviewed. So we're doing a new thing in the synth community now. We're doing the Renegade peer review. And right now on the list, we have got the Moog Messenger has been Renegade peer reviewed, and the Malevolent has been Renegade peer reviewed, because those are two synthesizers that a ton of renegades have, that all have different styles, different skill sets, different talent levels, different ears, and different imaginations, different creativity, and everybody said they're amazing. So peer-reviewed stamp, Renegade stamps on the PWM Malevolent, Renegade stamp is on the Moog Messenger, and I'd like to put the Renegade stamp on the Mellotron Micro Module. It just depends if you guys got the balls to go out and get it. If you got the balls to cough up 500 bucks to get those goosebumps like Machine 1 just talked about, then, you know, it's all about having the balls. And I know I got the balls to get it, and, you know, I'm going to show you. So, do you guys got the balls to get it? That's the question. Slow.